How are you guys doing? Glad to have you back. And you're probably wondering, what in the world am I doing? Well, I'm cleaning my backpack cleaning it off with some dish soap. And yeah, this is the Belgium backpack. And this is my second one. I already own one if you saw one of my old recent videos. Glad to have you guys back, and I want to thank you to my subscribers. I have like 57 now. To me, that's pretty awesome. I started out about a year ago with 0, and now I have 57. Hey, I'm grateful for that, and I thank you guys for subscribing and watching my videos and everything. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So I enjoy making them, and I enjoy making them for you guys. Anyway, so we are getting ready to go back to the Secret Pine Forest, and we're going to be using this Belgium rucksack, and we're going to be using the Lite 1 tent, and we're going to be using the Polish military sleeping bag that I got a few months ago. And I have no idea what the rating is for it. You know, how warm can you stay in it? So that's going to be interesting too. I think we're going to go this Sunday. It's going to be like 48, at least in my area, for a low. So yeah, I think that's cool enough to try it out. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let's get this thing cleaned up. It's a little stinky and a little smelly, and it's a little faded, but a little bit of dish soap and scrub it on it, clean it right up. So after close inspection, I noticed the stitching's come undone right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. What I do is I just tie it off at the end. There we go, and we're good to go. Very difficult time getting that through. Well, we're making a little bit of progress, guys. I'm trying to be quiet because it's kind of late at night. Well, Miss Angel Survival's sleeping, so there it is, guys. Okay, guys, now I think we'll be able to go out tomorrow. I think I got that fixed, so hopefully everything will zip up. I'll see you guys in the morning. We made it, comrades. We're back at BC9, and yeah, it was a pretty good little hike. I came in the back way. I took Pine Valley. It's a little bit of a scenic route, so you guys probably already saw, well, you already saw it in the overture. So yeah, it's a little more of a, just a little more scenery than the other route that I usually go. So yeah, all right, guys. I got this log here you saw me cut up, and we're gonna hang it from the tree. And they're hanging the backpack on it. So let me get the backpack off and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, comrades. So we got the backpack hung, the Belgium rucksack at that. So what I do with my backpack when I'm packing it, so when I get to my campsite, ooh, see how tight that is? That's old. This backpack is like 22 years old. This one's from 1998. So I pack. The last thing I put in my backpack would be my ground cloth for my tent. That's the first thing I'm going to put out on the ground. After I get the ground leveled and flattened to make sure there's no twigs or nothing that are going to poke through my tent. This is what I put down. And of course after that, got your tent, your tent fly. And then so basically that's how you would pack your backpack. That's how I do it. So that way when I get to my campsite, everything I'm going to start with first is right here on top. So I'd have my my ground cloth, my tent, and then after my tent would be my sleeping bag, and then my sleeping pad. It's on the outside, so I can just unhook it and put it in the tent. Then I get the sleeping bag out, and then my pillow, and all the other little goodies. So yeah, thought I might share a tip with you. If you're ever packing your backpack and you get to your campsite and you can't find what you want first, well, this is how I do it, and it works good for me. So. Okay, comrades, so my sleeping pad is the Thermarest Base Camp sleeping pad, and this is a very comfortable sleeping pad. And of course right here you see the Polish sleep system and the Lite Fighter 1 tent without the fly. Now, if you guys haven't seen the video on this or the video on the Lite Fighter, I have I'll put some links up here, or I'll put them at my end screen of my overnighter when I get done editing it, and you guys can check it out. But I go over this sleeping bag, and I go over this tent. So tonight we have yet to test this tent out. It's supposed to get 41 tonight. And there's some liners that come with this. I brought them as well, just in case it gets a little cold. So yeah, we're going to test this out. And I do have the fly for this, but I'm not going to bring it. Well, I mean, I'm not going to use it unless I need be. If it gets cold in the middle of the night, I'll use the fly. Maybe see if I can get condensation in here or not. But other than that, yeah. Just getting things set up. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. GI canteen with some Tang, some sugar. Dinner for tonight is lasagna. And the kit, my fire kit / survival kit. I've gone over this thing I don't know how many times, and I've just decided to make it universal. So depending on what I'm going to be doing is what's going to go in this bag. But I'm always going to have some type of fire equipment for making fires. Knife sharpener, it's a diamond sharpener, field sharpener, and I have stainless steel knives, so this works really well, stainless steel. But basically, like I showed you in my other video, it's pretty much everything's the same other than the bank line. I added some steaks, some coffee, and actually this is a nail kit that I made that I actually, Lars from Survival Russia gave me this idea. He made one. I was like, man, that's a really good idea. So I had to make one too. Anyways, thank you to Survival Russia for showing that off in one of his videos. It's a really cool kit. Flat garbage bag as well. So, we're going to go cut some firewood. One glove it. I have no idea where my glove went. I'm going to look for it on the way out tomorrow morning, so that's alright. So here's a perfect example of getting those pencil lead sized twigs. And this will be for your starting bundle. This is the Eastern Red Cedar, so this is perfect. Okay, so now we got our tinder, which are pencil lead size or pencil size pieces. And this is what's nice about the Eastern Red Cedar is you got your tinder, and then now we're going to get our kindling, which is the next size up. So in my Silky F180 fail video I did probably like a month ago, I broke the tip off. And the reason why is because, for one, I was cutting too big of a log. Two, I was doing really long strokes because it was a big log. And the problem with that is when you do that, you bring it back in. I should come up a little closer. When you bring it back in, it gets between the wood like that. So when you're going forward, it snaps that end off, or that point. So you always want to do long or short strokes when you're doing it. I mean, that's what works for me. Whatever works for you guys, but that's how I learned my lesson. So. Guys, I don't know about you, but I saw this Eastern red cedar leaning over, and I'm thinking Siberian log fire tonight. Whew. Check it out. I scored big on some fat wood. Get your fat wood. Is ready. What I've learned is with eating these, so you're not getting your hands all messy when you're dipping in it with a spoon, just cut it off. I'm trying to get a better habit, put my stuff back in my pocket and not setting it down, because I'll tend to lose it. Here we go. That is really good. Well, that's a good one. These things are a little bit expensive. They're like $10 for one of these. But they are good though. Fire's going pretty good as well. This is kind of a Siberian log type fire. I only got 2 logs on it though, but gotta work with what you got, right? I scored big on that Firewood. It came from a real long, bushy pine tree. I think this is a longleaf pine. I'm not totally for sure. You know what? I don't really do much MREs. You know, I want to get some. There's all kinds of different ones I want to get. There's Russian ones, Canadian ones, and just never have got any. Just do the freeze dried. I'm starting to do a little more cooking. Except that you gotta clean up the mess. I hate doing dishes at home, so I hope that Polish system keeps me warm. It's gonna get down to 41 tonight. So we'll see how it works. I think I'm gonna get some shut-eye here in a little bit, probably about an hour or two. Starting to cool down a little bit. I'm gonna get my pajamas on. I'm gonna call it a night. And fire's still going. So if I don't see you anymore tonight, and if anything interesting happens tonight, I'll wake up and let you know, or not. But if not, I will see you guys in the morning. Well guys, I don't know if you can see me, but I brought you back because you know what? It just decided to start raining. So I had to hurry up and throw the fly on. Hey, it's gonna be kind of nice though. I had to get everything off the tree, my backpack and everything under the tarp. But I'll tell you what, this fly went up really fast, so. Well, it's pretty much done raining, guys, so I didn't get wet. So I'd say this fly did pretty darn good. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Guys, it's about 7 o'clock this morning. I slept great, and this tent did really well when it started raining. I didn't have any leaks in it at all, so that's a really good sign. And the sleeping bag did excellent. I was warm all night. I didn't even zip up until about 3 o'clock this morning. I zipped the whole thing up, but I had it unzipped the whole time because it was just kind of like a blanket. It got down to 41 or 45 last night, so it did really well. So it could probably go down to, I bet you could go down to 30. We'll keep testing it out. So we know for sure, at least for me, that the sleep bag goes down to 41 degrees. And it will keep you warm. And that's with the zipper undone. And I'm a cold sleeper, so I'll get back to you guys. I'm going to start getting stuff packed up, okay? But everything went well last night, so we did good, guys. The only thing with this is the zipper. I don't know if it just needs to be... I just don't know if it needs to be worked more or what, but it doesn't like to zip very well. Or gets caught or something, I don't know. Not the easiest zipper. There we go. Alright guys, camp's all cleaned up, and I'm heading out. So, yep. That was a good night, guys. The sleep bag did well, the tent stayed dry, I stayed dry, and yeah, everything went just great. Found that fat wood and all. So, anyways, I was glad to share that experience with you guys, and we'll be back out here again sometime, hopefully BC 10. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working on some other videos here pretty soon. Do some more survival tinder videos. And I might upload this one during the week. We'll see. It's going to take a lot of editing. It's kind of going to be a longer video. But anyways, I think that's really all I got to say. Other than this backpack, we're going to do an overview on this one day too. So look for those videos coming up. And if you would, hit the subscribe button, and there'll be other videos down here. And also want to give a big thanks to my subscribers, and for all your feedback and tips and all that kind of stuff. So I really do appreciate it. And yeah, alright guys, I will see you in the next video. God bless.